Fuck it, going loud. Hey there guys, Sauce here again. I'm going to show you how to do the underground farm pods. I've been talking about this for a while. Pod farming is, in my opinion, the best way to have farms on a PvP server. Has a multitude of applications across PvE and console as well, so you could use this concept, though. To be honest, I haven't tested on console. I don't have console, no way for me to test it. So if one of you awesome console players want to go find out for me, I'd be very much appreciative, and go ahead and post that in the comments, and I'll let everybody know. But it definitely does work on PC in the current Alpha 15 patch. So what you're going to want, in my opinion, is a broken biome. You want to find something in a valley, flat level ground. The reason for valley is it's harder to see when it's down in the valley than it is to notice something up above, because of what you're going to see here in just a moment. You'll make more sense. Find an area that has rebar frames around, but not too many so it doesn't stand out as kind of odd or obvious. You're going to dig straight down to bedrock, one single hole all the way down. Using frames, not ladders, come back up. And then what you're going to do is get up here and you're going to have some iron bars on you and place those in the ground. Then what you're going to do is make sure you have scrap metal on you. Take some wooden frames and some wood, obviously. One wooden frame, 2 and 3. 1 second. And I've got creative out here. And 4. Then using a claw hammer, stone axe, whatever your preference. Upgrade all the way to maximum. Scrap block. With the iron bars down below again. Remove that bottom frame. Might take a couple tries. Alright, so then you're going to do everything built like this. Then you want to go ahead and remove the bottom frame. Make sure you've got frames over here like so. And then remove the bottom frame. And it will turn into a rebar frame just like that. You can go ahead and pick up your frames. Make sure you have a hole dug here so you can get down and in. Have some destroyed stone at the ready. Drop down and in. Then you place a frame there. Or not a frame, excuse me, but a destroyed stone there. There. And finally, there. And then you'll have frames. Then what you do is you come down and you want to dig out an area like so. You want it to have it 3 out in every direction from the center. Okay, and you can plant crops and grow them. Now, it has to be at least 4 high. So what I do is I dig out a room. I go ahead and dig out 3 high in every direction to make sure it's to the right measurements. Then I dig out the roof, and I dig out the ground. I place down the dirt, and I go ahead and hoe everything. I haven't hoed this because I'm just showing you guys the example, so it doesn't matter. But you can go ahead and place everything down. So with it 4 high, the crops can grow, including corn. If you don't have it 4 high, this is what you're going to see happen. Not possible to place here because it won't grow. You can plant it. And you won't be able to place a frame there. It has to have the space for the crop to grow. Now, this is called a pod. And the reason it's called pod farming is because you can actually have multiple chambers. Again, each room needs to be 4 high, so you need to make use of 5 levels of ground dugout in order to make it work. So if you count everything out, how many frames up from bedrock it is, you can basically, say exactly how many pods you can use. I don't do that because I just don't care that much. I'll dig down a little bit, I'll dig a pod, I'll dig down some more, I'll count the blocks as I go down to make sure there's enough room to make the next one. In my experience, you want to have at least 2 or 3 stone in between to buffer and support all the weights. Ideally, I wouldn't build more than 3 or 4 pods. I haven't tested more than 3. I know you can keep going down and keep planting and they'll keep growing, but I don't know about the integrity of the area. There might be a lot of gravel. It could collapse. Those are concerns you need to keep in mind. Now, there was a couple issues that did arise when we did this initially. We did find that for some reason the crops would disappear after a while. We'd plant them, but they would never grow. They would just poof, vanish. The way we fixed this is we dug up the ground, replaced the dirt and retilled it, and replanted, and it seemed to start working again after that. I think the issue might have been because we were building ours below a hill, even though it was not a flat ground. That's, again, why you want to have flat ground. But again, if you have any problems, try that. If you're still having issues, even after you've picked up the ground, replaced it, retilled it, everything, go ahead and comment on here, let me know, and I'll see if we can figure it out. Try to have a video or a screenshot of the area, looking around. If you stream, I can come look at the stream, maybe try to help you figure out what's going on. But let me know, guys, and I'll do the best I can to help you out. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Just a clarification, the reason I say put it in the valley, not up on the hill, because you have that rebar piece on top of it, it kind of causes everything to blend in pretty well. I've noticed that from above, you can't really see that there's bars down below as easily. You don't really notice it blends in pretty well. However, when looking at it from an angle on a hill or anything like that, you can see that it's floating and it stands out. I noticed it before I noticed it in the valley. That's why I suggest. Now, if you find that maybe you see it easier when it's up below, feel free to put it at the top. The most important thing is, again, that it's flat ground. I am going to include a couple links here, guys. One's going to be for a recent preview Horse and I did for Conan Exiles. Looks like a really fun game. So, guys, please go ahead and check that out. There were some audio issues, but it's still a solid preview. And then also for the new series Snapping I are doing for the morning show, we were playing Osiris New Dawn. Fun little survival game. It's also on console, I believe, so even you console players can enjoy it. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you guys have, please feel free to put them in the comments. Let me know what's going on. And I'll see you guys in the next one.